Hello everybody, here we are in another tournament game. Today we have the 6 seed Linguist versus the 11th seed Richard. It is Paradox, it is Ket, it is Gold. It's a round of 16 game. Let's go ahead and look at what our characters have on, and we will get it going. Pretty similar actually. Let's see who takes this one.
His guns are still backwards.
Maybe yours are backwards.
Yeah, maybe you are backwards.
That can't be right.
I know you are, but what am I?
We're going to find out. Ooh. We're going to find out
That
what our
doesn't bode
contestants
well
would
for
have.
throwing grenades.
Oh, I shall stick plenty of grenades to myself. Don't worry.
I don't even have to say anything in this intro, really.
That should be the counter for this one. Instead of dogs, like how many times we hit ourselves with our own grenades.
There's no pariahs though, so can't do that.
Alright, loading in here. I will be following Linguist for Wave 1. My co-host Dark will be following Richard.
Check, check.
Couple more seconds and we should be on the field.
Yo,
Here we are.
Dragon's been playing with both of us, and I'm pretty sure he played us both like a cheap fiddle, so...
Cheap
He
fiddle.
shall watch this. He shall watch this with great amusement.
Alright,
Yep,
let
that's
me
a very dragon thing to do, what Linguist just did.
And here come the nade spam from both of our contestants. Get comfy with seeing that, because that's where you're going to see the entire match. And maybe with some Savoa fire as well from Linguist. So we're underway here for the round of 16. Winner goes to the round of 8.
So exciting.
Oh, we're slowly getting down to the final rounds of this tournament. It's taken a little bit longer because we've had a larger player base to go through, but round of 16 underway. Moving to the round of 8 in the future. And as of right now, Linguist top 1400 to 700, doubling up on Richard.
Wave 1 is such a finicky wave.
It's really hard to determine who's going to do well on just Wave 1 alone. So many things can change.
They spawn way too little, they spawn too separate.
Down to last enemy on Wave 1, so pretty quick wave. And at the end of Wave 1, it is Linguist on top, 1900 to 1500. Very close, following Richard here for Wave 2. Both contestants side by side waiting for the spawns. Linguist goes towards the back of the map, and now Richard is following in pursuit of him. Has a Wraith right here, but that Wraith is blown away by the concussive shot, both moving toward the same spawn. So fighting over the same enemies on Wave 2. Richard now breaking off a little bit, heading toward the back of the map. Linguist heading the opposite direction toward LZ, it looks like. What does Richard have back here? Not too terribly much, but does get some extra nades to keep up that nade spam, keeping up with Linguist. Richard on top, 3200 to 2000, so Richard takes a good lead here on Wave 2 all of a sudden.
What did you do?
Secret weapon. Wow.
Secret weapon!
Will the secret weapon be enough to take down Linguist? We're gonna see.
Ghost of Napa.
Or will Linguist weasel his way to the top again? Although I use the term weasel, that should be reserved for Dragon. Richard is everywhere right now. Doing well to get back into the thick of spawns, and also hitting a lot of boxes as he goes along, so a very well thought out path for Richard, and he has a better position on these last few enemies, so Linguist caught out of position on these guys.
We saving that one? Or are there two left?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm getting grenades.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
looks
fine,
like...
me too.
So
I gotta
both,
find a box that's not empty.
Alright.
yeah, so they're both playing the nade game. It's a gentleman's match right now.
Ran around the rosy. Where are the grenades?
Well, I just need one more box. Nope, that one's got none.
You know what? I'm gonna let them run around. I'm not gonna follow them for that one. I'll watch from
Oh,
afar
no.
for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reposition and get ready for wave 3.
Seriously, they're all gone.
Yep, they're all gone. Get that last one.
Alright, what's the score now? Richard on top, 4,800 to 3,400. Check that, 4,800 to 3,500. Richard lead right now, following Linguist here on wave 3. Let's see what it is. It is boss, so these bosses aren't going to last too terribly long. See what our contestants decide to do. Going straight toward it, Linguist is, and so is Richard from the top. And Linguist does get it with his grenade. 4,900 to 3,700. Linguist still trying to catch back up to Richard. And lots of nade kills out from Richard.
I don't need no target, and I got all these other people to play with.
Secret weapon apparently in full force, whatever it may be. And I'm gonna pop an ops pack real quick because I was getting destroyed by the Ascendant behind me. Oh, and apparently I'm gonna fall off the map too. So don't do what I'm doing right now. Note to our contestants: do what you have been doing. All right, let me grab some nades myself. There's another target on the field.
Targets on the field.
That's a behemoth, but Richard getting more nade kills. What's the score? 6,700 to 5,500. Linguist staying in this game right now. Looks like he is going to go ahead and kill some other enemies as well, so nobody really too interested in that target. Is closer to Richard right now. He might be saving it for later. Linguist once again with the nade spam. Ooh, Linguist goes down, does get himself back up, so he's the first one to go down here, but that doesn't matter too terribly much at this point. So it's plenty of revives to go. A minute down on the target timer. Vendors will take action soon. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll see what our contestants decide to do. I don't think they're going to be going for it, though.
Nope.
So they're going for straight kills. Get away from me, Ascendant. I do not want to play with you. I am trying to watch a Linguist over here. Where is Richard? He's at the back of the map, it looks like. Linguist goes down, and Richard goes down, and Darkside goes down. Everybody goes down.
I'm fighting the damn behemoth over here.
I'm going to go ahead and throw some nades on it as well to help.
Thank you. I had put all 5 rockets into it. Thank you.
And Linguist takes down the behemoth, so he does get that kill.
Oh,
that'll help
I got
him
most
out.
of the points.
10,200 to 9,200, 1,000-point lead here for Richard. Still holding on, but Linguist is in close pursuit. Whatever the secret weapon is, it's doing well. Down to the last few enemies here on wave 3. So our contestants really milked wave 3. That's what they wanted to do, I believe.
As you should do on any boss wave if you really want to score some points. About 1,000-point game.
We'll see what wave 4 brings once wave 3 is over. Looks like everybody's scrambling for nades once again. I'm going to go ahead and just let them kill the last few enemies. And at the end of wave 3, it is Richard on top, 11,400 to 10,100. So Richard is still up, following Richard here for wave 4. It's a close one. Richard's still on top at the moment. Linguist has a better jump, it looks like, on the spawn possibly, but Richard has the high ground. Lots more nades out, lots of frag nades for... Yeah, Linguist definitely will pull back a little bit from that one. Let's take a look real quick. 11,900 to 11,100. Less than 1,000 points. Richard is all the way over here now. Thought he was going toward the back of the map for a second. Linguist...
We have a fiend on the field, so we'll see how they try to solve this problem.
I have a feeling it's going to be more nades.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a bold statement, but we'll see. I like it, though.
Richard's still on the high ground. Linguist at the back of the map with Dark. Check score again, 14,200 to 13,000. Richard once again building a little bit of a lead here. Down to the last few enemies, so once again, quick wave. Unlike the last one, though. At the end of wave 4, it is Richard on top 14-7 to 13-5, following Linguist here on wave 5.
Hostiles en route.
Alright, Linguist and Richard down in the on Paradox. Frag grenades coming out from both contestants once again. The nade spam is strong.
Ooh,
Missile
big cobra.
comes out.
Big Cobra.
That was a well-timed one. Linguist has a
Looking
lot,
at
but Richard's
900-point game.
Richard's coming in from behind. Linguist repositions, goes to a different spawn. He might have a good one over here. Lots of little enemies and getting the kills that he needs right now. 16,000 to 15,900. Did I see that right? Linguist is closing. And Linguist is on top,
Linguist takes it.
actually. He is back on top.
200-point game.
So another lead change. Linguist goes down, waiting for revive. Oh no, does get himself back up. Does not want to waste any time. And has enemies right in front of him. All three for the final part of the wave. Can he get to the last one, or is Richard going to steal this last kill? Richard gets that last kill, so at the end of wave 5, it is 18-2 to 17-1. Linguist on top, following Richard here for wave 6. And it is targets. Alright, Richard going toward the back of the map, and so is Linguist. Richard going straight for the first target, it looks like, so our contestants getting rid of that one quickly, but Linguist looks like he got the better of that spawn.
Yeah, I don't have any rockets, so this Berserker's going to have to be on you.
I will take care of it if they don't. Richard circling to the back of the map, and Linguist closing in as well, near the back. Missile comes out, and Richard takes that one. Richard gets himself back up, back into the fight. 19-1 to 20,004 to 19-1. Linguist still on top? No, Richard on top now. Richard is back on top. Linguist goes down, gets himself back up. Where is Richard at? Let me make sure I keep an eye on him. Is he going to fight the behemoth? It looks like he is.
There's been a couple grenades on him. Oh, look at that grenade cluster. God.
21-5 to 19-4. Richard on top, leading here in wave 6. Behemoth is going down, though. Both contestants look like they are focused on him. Linguist goes down. At 45 seconds, I will engage this. Never mind.
Usually don't self-revives, but that fixes itself. That's what a bunch of frag grenades will do for you.
So a much faster wave on wave 6 it should be, with our contestants going after the targets. Let's see who's on top. Richard's still on top by around 1,000 points, it looks like. Only saw it for a brief second, though. Let me go ahead and get a better look. It is 24-9 to 23-5. Richard on top. Can he hold Linguist off? I have a feeling it's going to be a nail-biter on this last wave, and at the end of wave 6 it is 25-3 to 24-3. Richard on top, following Linguist here for wave 7.
Time to go. Get to the extraction.
Richard gets a decent jump on this spawn in the back. Where is Linguist at, though? He looks like he's above me. No, that's Dark over there. Linguist is way down below. Closing in on the back spawn, though, but so is Richard. Linguist doubling back, going back toward LZ. He has a good spawn back here, trying to take down the Ascendant. Linguist goes down, waiting for revive, and revive is provided by
Richard's
me.
grabbed.
Oh no, could this be the determining factor? Richard goes down by a grab? No, he is able to be revived, or does get himself back up. Check that score real quick. 26-7, 24-6. Richard pulling out a slim lead here on Linguist. Richard with a lot of Cobra kills as well. Look at the carnage.
Richard's growing.
Might be able to pull off the upset if the pace continues. A minute 12 to go in this match. It has been one heck of a match here. And a quick one. Linguist going to the back of the map. Let's go ahead and catch back up to him a little bit. Richard down.
Richard goes down.
29-8 to 26-4. Richard building this lead. 50 seconds to go as of right now. Linguist goes down, rushing to get him back up. He's back into the action. He needs to do everything he can at this point.
Back of the map. Come on, Richard. Time is ticking.
29-9 to 27-2. 30 seconds to go in this matchup.
I'm starting to make my way.
The cross map revives are off the table. Linguist here at LZ with a fiend. Less than 20 seconds to go. Let me get out of this area so they have access to the cover.
I'm about to die.
I'm here.
So am I. And at the end of this well-fought match, it is going to be Richard on top, 33-2 to 29-5. Richard takes the game in an upset. 33-5 to 29-5 final scores. So, first up, Linguist, I would like to talk to you. You had one heck of a match here. It was well fought. How do you feel about it?
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't blow myself up. I mean, that would have it would have made it at least funny instead of just sad.
But you still gave it your all, and it was a very entertaining match to watch. So, like I say, we still have the consolation bracket, obviously. We still have many more games to see, but this one, a very entertaining match. But at the end of it, Richard, you have won. You're going to the round of 8. How do you feel about your victory tonight?
A little bit surprised, but I guess the combination of sound glitch and being about 3 mics in, lime flavored specifically, I think put me over the top.
Help you focus a bit more, and you were able to find those spawns.
Yeah, kind of got rid of those jitters just a bit.
Well, hey, in the round of 8, entertaining match, and we will see you all in the next.